Hello everyone. So today's video is dedicated to analysis data in Stata. So when you imported the Excel file to Stata, the first command should be browse. Um, and as you can see, these numbers of years are in red color, meaning that this data is strange. So you need to write this command for the variable that is strange. Now because it's years. Then P, comma. Um, we need to check it again. Browse. Yeah. As it, now it's in black color, meaning that our data will be able to read this command. So the next step is to set years to make our data time series. And also, we need to save our document as a text format. Yeah, here you can see it's already done. And also, don't forget to connect to internet. It's very important, otherwise it will not work. Um, so the next command is sum. Yeah, it shows us the summary of our data. As you can see, here are the variables. Um, Observed number of years, arithmetic mean of those variables, standard deviation shows us how far it's from arithmetic mean, and minimum and maximum values. So next command is to weigh choose line, and for this command you need to choose one variable, except for years. Let's say GDP, and it shows us the overall trend over particular amount of years. And as you can see, the trend is positive. Um, the next command is and for this command, you need to choose two variables, and first will be dependent and second independent. So let's choose manufacturing as a dependent and GDP as independent. Um, Here we do the same thing. So yeah, basically, this graph is called scatter plot, and it shows us whether there is a relation between those variables or not, and shows what kind of relation it is. So in our case, there is a relation between them, and the relation is positive. The the next um, common is histogram. For this, you need to choose only one variable. Let's say manufacturing. Density norm. Yeah, so this graph shows how normally our data is distributed, and the more similar this graph to this line, which is called bell shape, the better our data is. But as you can see in our case, our data is like this, meaning that it's not good. Yeah, and by the way, don't forget to copy your data, your graph like this, copy it and paste it to your Word file. I've already done it, so there is no need to, but don't forget it. Um, so next is graph box. Um, Only one variable for this. And yeah, as you can see, this rectangular provides us with 75% of our variable. And these two lines are called outliers and they show minimum and maximum values. And this line is a median. The the next is the next common is called Pearson pairwise correlation. So um let's I took GDP as dependent and um other variables are independent. So as you can see, there might be whether positive relation like computer services and GDP or negative like transport services and GDP. So next common is SWILK. In this case, there is no matter what kind of um, uh, row it is. So it shows us the whether there is a dependence of variables on each other. As you can see, if our p-value is less than 0.05, it accepts uh, H1 hypothesis, and it means that those four variables are dependent on each other. So next common is regression, and we will take GDP as dependent variable and other independent. So we are given with ANOVA table. Um, yeah, ANOVA table, um, model parameters, this one, and model estimations. So as you can see, number of observations, meaning how many years were observed. F means here it means variables. Um, um, uh, Compare it with each other in particular amount of years, and also it in summary with this number gives us in our case it's gonna be 32. 32 years were compared to the first initial year. Um, so uh, p-value uh, shows us the dependence and it should be less than 0.05. R squared shows us um, on how much percent these variables describe GDP, and in our case it's 98%. And this one is also the same. So this one is coefficient, um, student error, standard error, sorry, um, p-value, and so on. So the next comment will be alpha, and it shows us the reliability of our data. So that's it. Thank you for watching it. Bye.